Has anyone ever asked you, what is your favorite childhood memory? Well, you want to know what my favorite childhood memory is? Not paying bills. Throughout the process of our adulting unit in our Interpersonal Studies class, we learned many aspects of what adult life entails: how to allocate expenses based on income within a budget, how to write checks, and how to properly dress envelopes. To be better prepared for the future and truly understand what adult life is like, we pretended to be actual adults with jobs, and we planned out 6 years of our life. The first year, we got our jobs. I was a biomedical engineer, and Nathan was a video game designer. Our combined net salaries came to be $139,330, which is the figure that we came to after deducting federal income taxes, Social Security, and Medicare. After we became roommates, we searched for a place to live. We decided to live in an apartment in Pasadena, California, as it would have good job opportunities for both of us and would be relatively cheap to maintain in comparison to a house. Another plus point was that the apartment included trash and water costs, which would save us a portion of our utility costs. We also bought a car. We chose a Toyota Prius since the gas mileage is amazing, which would save us on cost for gas in the long run. It's also a hybrid car, which makes it more eco-friendly. Finally, we furnished our house in the first year of our life. We chose furniture that was modern and durable, but also inexpensive. The next 5 years of our lives, we created budgets with realistic expenses for different categories such as rent, car, utilities, groceries, etc. to mimic real years in our lives. We also had to overcome obstacles like medical emergencies, losing our jobs, among others. We were able to survive with sufficient money left over after the 6 years because we were able to use our money cautiously and by setting aside money for savings and emergencies. Although we learned a lot from this process, we wanted to get some primary experiences from successful adults on what adult life is like. To do so, we decided to interview different people to get multiple perspectives, from young siblings who might be inexperienced with adulting, to parents who are managing families, and teachers who are juggling the two worlds of school and home. We posed different questions regarding adulting and asked them to give us an honest response so that we could gain a better understanding of what being an adult entails.
I think adult life entails more freedom and choices, such as how you want to live and how you want to spend your money and where you want to go out to eat. But it also gives you more responsibilities because you'll have to find a job in order to pay for your living expenses and pay your bills. And if you raise a family, that also gives you more responsibilities because you have to take care of the family. But at the same time, you also have to build relationships with others. Like if at your career, you might have to build relationships with people you're not really comfortable with working. So overall, I look forward to adult life, but it seems like a lot of work.
I wish if they taught me interaction with the people, because world is now globalized, and due to that we have to, there should be some teamwork within the any work. So without teamwork we can't do anything. That has to be taught. It would be really good for me, because due to the globalization we should know each other's culture, attitude, understand attitude, everything. So which help us, smooth life and smooth relationship with different culture and people.
We do budget as a family. Every month, we already set up an automatic payment to take care of all our needs, like our mortgage payments, our car payments, insurance payments, and also we set aside an amount for our monthly expenses like groceries and gas and other things. We have to budget to make sure that we save enough for our future, and also so that the kids can graduate out of college without the burden of a huge student loan on their shoulders. We can also make sure that we save enough for our old age so that our kids don't have to spend extra on our health insurances or things like that. So I think it's a very necessary part of adulting to make sure that you understand the concept of budgeting.
rainy day. You mean like when I need an umbrella? Oh, you're thinking of something goes wrong. Well, it's always important to spend less than you make. Always have a little bit set aside. It's called living within your means. That means you don't live beyond your means. That's how people get into debt. If you live within your means, you'll be able to have some savings set aside for a rainy day. And if a financial crisis hits, you might lose your job, something else happens, you have some buffer to work with. If you live in debt or live beyond what your income is, it's very hard to deal with that. So that's the key. Live below your means and set some aside.
I think the answer to that question is pretty obvious. It's better to form relationships with others. Thomas Merton once said, "No man is an island." Our lives are enriched by the relationships we have with other individuals. So I think it's pretty straightforward and clear that all of our lives are better by having good relationships as well. Not just any relationship, but forming good relationships and spending time cultivating those good relationships is important to overall happiness of everybody.
After interviewing everyone, we learned much more about adulting, what it means to have responsibilities, and how to best live an adult life through the primary experiences of real adults in real life. This will allow us to be prepared when we are adults.
Although we look forward to adulthood, we realize that there are many responsibilities to take care of. So for now, I think we'll just stick to being high schoolers.